Hi, this is Dr. Sylvester, and I'm going to talk to you today just briefly about plantar warts and why, if you think you have a plantar wart, you might want to consider the Next Step Foot and Ankle Clinic. The first reason is you'll get the right diagnosis. The problem with a lot of things that are on the bottom of the foot is that people call them warts when they're really not warts. There are some things that can mimic it fairly closely. So getting the right diagnosis is important because then you can prescribe or start an appropriate treatment plan. The second reason I think that we're pretty good at treating warts is we provide patients with some options. The truth is plantar warts are not an emergency. They can be a little bit of a nuisance and they can be a little painful, but in general you have some time to treat them if you so choose. And so there are some conservative ways to treat warts that are pretty effective. I've had a lot of kids that are athletes and they don't want to come in and get their foot numbed up and excise the wart and have a big wound on their foot for the next 3 weeks and be off sports. So there are ways to make them a lot more comfortable and treat them so they can go back and do sports, and half the time, maybe a little less than half the time, but frequently the patient comes back in for their follow-up after their season's over and the wart's gone because the treatments have been completely effective. So that's another option as you get versatility. The last reason is that we have also, if you have a rare case of a wart that just won't go away or is quite severe, we can provide you with more advanced treatment options. Some of those include injectables of sclerosing agents. Some of them, we have laser therapy here available to treat warts. There's oral therapy that can be useful in treating warts. So there's a lot of things you can do on a more advanced level. Most people don't need those, but we do apply those here in our clinics, so it's very rare that we run into a wart that we can't get rid of. So if you have a plantar wart, you might want to consider the Next Step Foot and Ankle Clinic. Thank you for listening.